Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man. Brian Carlos Castano says that he's down to fight Tszyu or Sebastian Fundora next. And also, should him and Charlo do a trilogy? Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications, we go live or drop a video. All right. But check out the Boxing News playlist. So, he says he's open to fighting Sebastian Fundora, Tszyu next. But part of the reason for that too is because, he want to keep getting them checks. So he probably took home like $1 million and some change Saturday. You don't want to go back to 500,000, 400,000, 300,000, 200,000. You want to keep making them checks. And apparently, they were saying that Tszyu had offered Jermell Charlo $10 million to come over there. So if he can get half of that, or shit, 20%, I mean, 30, 40% of that, he'd do it. But also, it means fighting them is a possible title shot next, and to get his title back versus Tszyu, that's what that would mean. To get his title, to get the WBC title of Fundora, that's what it means. So he don't want to go back he don't want to build back up from the bottom, bro. And while his name is hot and popular at the 154-pound division, you do want to keep your name in your brand in the television. You want to keep it in the people's eyesight. So yeah, I definitely understand. I definitely understand that, bro. So he don't want to like start back up, take a tune up. People forget about him. He want to ride this momentum, win, lose, or draw. And yeah, I definitely understand that, bro. So and then also the way them checks was hitting too. I mean, shit, you want to get that check, you want to get that bag. So that's something that people got to think about as well too. So, but of course he opened the fight now. That mean immediate title shots or put himself back into title contention. And he keep getting a certain amount of money. You get paid a certain amount of money when you're a champion. So he went on to say that after the press conference, first of all, I don't know. He was present. He said he didn't know he was present. Said Castano's the post-fight press conference about Tszyu would do against Jermell Charlo. Quote, he's a great fighter, but he's not ready for Jermell Charlo. Castano's continued about Tszyu. Quote, he should face another opponent before that, even though he looked great against Terrell Boucher. A lot of people say he didn't look good. They try to diminish. A lot of it is racial driven, and also driven that he's a product. He's his son's. His dad was Tszyu, and people gonna hate on him like that. People say, well, he didn't look that. He looked better than Lubin versus Terrell Boucher. He looked more exciting than Lara versus Terrell Boucher. And I'm just speaking the facts. Okay, he got dropped, but he got up and he beat him every round. And I think he should have got a knockdown in that fight if he didn't get one. So he looked good. So stop with Terrell Boucher is 50 years old, trying to diminish. And then they get mad when somebody diminishes their favorite fighter, and through tomfoolery. Sounds like it's legit, diminished. Like, bro, nobody beat Terrell Boucher like that. So he said, this is the business, and I knew he was looking for after me, said Castano. So if I'm offered to fight against him, to my Tszyu, it makes sense. This is the business, then I would take it. I'll fight anybody because I love the tough challenges. You're right. This division is really hot at the moment. I'll face anyone they put in front of me, especially I would like to fight people that would like to fight me, said Castanos. So, but somewhere along those lines, he also said he would fight Sebastian Fundora as well too. And I think he might have a style, but I think he might just be way too small for Fundora. And I think if Fundora just do what he did versus Lubin, it probably would end a lot sooner. But Tszyu to win his vacant WBO belt, that's his best shot at getting the title. I mean, when you see how it all lined up, the welterweights some of the welterweights could be making the jump to 54. So to put yourself to get a title, maybe you putting yourself in a potential pay-per-view or a potential blockbuster card. So Spence move up, Thurman move up, Bud move up. You might be putting yourself, and this is assuming that Jermell and Charlo drop these belts, but he be fighting Tszyu. I assume that Jermell dropping the belts. His brother said that. We talked about it yesterday. His brother said he don't want him busting his butt to make, hurting himself to make 54 anymore. He gonna move up. My thing is the Klitschko twins ruled the heavyweight division. So, but if his ambition is becoming undisputed at 160, I understand that. Because most of the Klitschko era was a 3-belt undisputed, but nonetheless. So, yeah, you want to put yourself in a position to be back in the title contention because you want to get it, you want to get a title before the money man come up. So, like I said before, look how it's all playing out. Fundora, Castano, Tszyu, can he go after Israel Matamov or Brackron Martavelli? I can't pronounce his name. I don't know. So it's up to him. But Velmas Gomez is another guy that's hot shot. So the division's still in good hands without Charlo in there. Charlo don't have to fight anybody. Undisputed. It's not a dispute. He took a belt. He was there for years. He fought contenders and all that. But of course, Castanos want to get back in the mix. Too much money not to, and too much money coming to the division once Earl Spence move up, or Terence Crawford possibly. So of course you want to put yourself, right back in the mix. That welterweight bag gonna hit way better than Charlo bag. If you beat them, then take some of their fan base. So that I get it. But everybody's saying he's worried. He want to get back in there. And of course he do. He was getting championship. He was getting championship level checks. Of course he want to get back in there. He was getting championship level checks. Don't nobody want to go back to not getting championship level money. Nobody want to start back up. So. But if you lose to one of them dudes, then people gonna say, well, he a journeyman, he a stepping stone. So it's a risk, but he got he got the loss, but he still bring a name. So, if you lose again, people say, oh man, he's a journeyman. That's what they did to Austin Trout. Austin Trout lost back to Canelo. Lara, he took a risk and fought Lara after losing to Canelo. Then after that, he was a journeyman. So he walking a slippery slope. But he got a better chance versus Tszyu. But the thing about Tszyu, he gonna have to travel. Have to go to Australia, but he definitely the more beatable one out of Fundora. So definitely more. But the thing about Fundora, he bring the WBC too. A lot of people like that belt, but I don't. If he beat Fundora, shit, he'd be right back on track to be a superstar. But it is what it is on that standpoint. I mean, there's some other contenders there, but one of the dudes there was a rumor that he knocked out Sebastian Fundora leading up to the what we fought last? Erickson Lubin. I forget which one it was. Either Backrom or Israel Matamov. Can't remember who it was. One of them dudes. They get them mixed up. But all the dude for the IBF, he been hunting Charlo down for years. So he probably gonna get his shot probably versus Jack Cole-Claw or possibly even Austin Trout. He in the mix still. So it'll be interesting. But in my opinion, should Charlo and Castanos do a trilogy somewhere down the line? And my answer is yes. It's fan friendly. I don't have to be next. Charlo also left another lucrative. If you want to stay at 60, 54, and not go to 60, or something, you want to get some of these dudes to move up. He also left a very lucrative trilogy out there with Tony Harrison. I think people is definitely want to see him fight Castanos again. Now, if you move up, can Harrison fight at 60? I heard Harrison talking about moving up to 60. Kind of say he's more comfortable. At 54, he really ain't killing himself. Against Castanos big enough to move up to 60. I think he would be just for the Charlo fight because, he already know he can fight him. You know what I'm saying? He already know he can hang Jermaine with him. So I think the Trilogy would be good for him. You know, because I feel a lot of people felt like Castano won the first fight. Yes, Charlo put the cherry on top and knocked him out. But still, it's another good fight there, especially if you don't want to fight Lar, you can't get Triple G. You can't get Demetrius Andrade, you don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. You can't get Eubanks in the ring at 160, or you can't get Jaime Miguel in the ring at 160. You know, this kid, Brian Castano's worst case scenario, people know what they're gonna get when y'all fight each other. So yeah, he got some aces in his hole and some guys that he can move up to 60 and Harrison and close that chapter with Harrison and make a lot of money and shut his mouth again. Castano's a lot of respect there. It's already both built in fan bases for that fight. And yeah, I think it's something that they can do down the line. You know, if they both keep winning, or they want to go out, in the twilight of their career, they want to go out and put on another show. But he's not required to fight him. And Castano's got a whole division of newcomers that he can conquer. It might be Crawford, it might be Errol Spence, it may be background Machiavelli, it might be Israel Madamov, it might be Charles Conwell. I mean, Austin Trout has reprised his career. Liam Smith, Jack Cole, Sebastian Fundora, Tim Tszyu, Brandon Adams is now competing at 54. So, he got a nice division to make some money there. So we'll see. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance to notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Hit my Linktree link. It's the first link in the description. From Twitch, Twitter. You can find me from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All my social media links there. But let me know what you girls and guys think about the video. Appreciate the love and support. Thumbs up the video, share the video, comment for your boy.